The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
The 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Will Clark. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Runner goes. Popped up. Turner is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Tolles. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 44, Willie.
Standing in,
McCovey.
Willie McCovey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he'll be back in standing up. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Digging in now, Orlando Cepeda. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Two balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. And the throw in gets away from him. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Batting sixth.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and one. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate, Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And they lead now by 4. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. Sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants on top 4-0. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCovey looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
So coming to the plate, Pee-wee Reese. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Pee-wee is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and a strike. High pop-up. Longoria is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runs up and gets this one down, and he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Cueto gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Johnny Cueto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's taken for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Coles is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
In now, Monte Irvin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning.
Now
It'd be
batting,
hard not to, because
the
that
first
first
baseman,
inning was pretty much a
Will
mess. But I give him
Clark.
credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Will Clark. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Coles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke
Leading
Snider,
off for the
and he's
Dodgers,
definitely off to a fast
center
start in
fielder,
the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Russell Martin. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, Joc Pederson.
Now at the plate, Joc Pederson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Striding in once again, Willie McCovey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Mays on at first, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Now batting.
First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Cepeda. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-0. Scorched to third. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
The third baseman, number 3.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap, and they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Man,
Brandon
this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Ready now, Brandon Crawford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers 1. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Wind up and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Kenta Maeda. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Justin Turner waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really
the
sharp out there, guys.
Justin Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, Steve Garvey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 5-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Johnny Cueto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Garvey shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
the first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Digging in once again, Will Clark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ready on 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Count still full, 3-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Toles ranging back to the track, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Rich Hill answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Willie McCovey as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Mays is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Now at the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 7-1. Digging in, Pee Wee Reese. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll dive back in. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Reese aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke.
Now at the plate, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count, now 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're
Now
trying for
batting,
a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now in the box, Russell Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Martin, a Canadian native, is in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Change up low, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up for Los Angeles, Andrew Toles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roll.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Rich Hill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted down the line in left. McCovey is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now another 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Giants lead it 7-3. Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. His career batting line against Hill, batting at an even .400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson, still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The first baseman, number 22.
In now, Will Clark.
Will Clark.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Giants 10 and the Dodgers 3. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
The first baseman, number 6.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Grounder down the line at third. To his right, Longoria on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Stepping up now, Pee-wee Reese. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To short, hit hard. There is Crawford. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Giants 10 and the Dodgers 4. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to short. Reese is there. And there are 2 away now.
Next to the job, the second baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Stepping in, Duke Snider. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to send him packing again. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCovey will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
So striding in, Joc Pederson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Snider, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Toles. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
And that's in there for strike 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's collected 11 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also driven in 5 runs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Cueto pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Justin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two out, bases loaded. Takes this the other way to right. Irvin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dylan Floro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. 0-2, the count to Posey. Floro is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Reese is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 45, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To first on his own is Garvey, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. Giants out in front here, 10-4. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Samardzija will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 29, Jeff Samardzija. Now catching and
stepping up to the plate, Steve Garvey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and no strikes to Steve Garvey. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Pee-wee Reese will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Pee-wee Reese. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mays ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
One gun now in the LA 7th, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Garvey, base runner at first with one out. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for one. To Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding into the box, Aramis Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Monty Irvin. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box now, Will Clark, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another chance? Willie Mays. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming, double play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball, he's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to Garvey. They get the double play, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Leading off the inning, Duke Snider, and they'll need him to get something going
the
here.
Center fielder, Duke Snider.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Russell Martin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he sends it on the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie McCovey. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. The windup and the 0-1.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Orlando.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just inside. McCovey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
One out and a runner on second base. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. The 1-2
is a ball down and away.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
One out and a runner on third. Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Brandon Belt will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Belt.
Belt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Tony Watson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Knowles. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Knowles.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A runner at second, nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. Justin Turner is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's 1 for 5. 2-0 count, the pitch. Rips this one to first. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Garvey.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Coles at second with 2 down. Rocket to third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. San Francisco scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Johnny Cueto earns his first win of the season. Kenta Maeda allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.